Hey, you right, guys? Truth Punches Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 24, the finale of Pretty Little Liars season 4. Apologies if I sound a bit out of it. My throat is like dying today. It has been for the past couple of days. I've been pretty ill, but yeah, I wanted to get this finale out. It's the last episode already. It feels like I've got through it fairly quickly, but I know we haven't. I know it's been months that we've been on season 4 for. I think because to me, season 3 doesn't seem that long ago, and season 3 was like I miss season 3. Like I said, I've had my ups and downs with season 4. Definitely, it's been the weakest season so far out of the 4 that I've watched. It's not been bad, like it's not been a bad season. I just think it's had like more weaker episodes than the previous seasons did. So, which is unfortunate. But it has had some great ones as well. I just think like characters like Arya surprised me. I think she's been a lot better than she was in the previous 3 seasons, just because she had that moment with Jake. She did, as much as I don't like her and Ezra, at least it had something different in regards to him being A, A, even though he wasn't A. He kind of was A, kind of wasn't, you know what I mean? He wasn't. He was a writer who wanted to write. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I do apologize. So yeah, Ori was a lot better than I thought she was going to be. Spencer, she was a weird one. She has like either she's really great or she's really boring. I've never really hated her character apart from that one episode in episode 16, was it? Where she messed up the meeting between Emily and Alison. Like, that was stupid. But I've never hated her character. I just find some of her stories a bit boring. Like in 4A, when it's all revolved around Toby trying to figure this thing out about his mum, and then it gave us nothing of satisfaction. So that just felt like a waste of time. Spencer just kind of had moments like that. And then recently, I think the story's been good with like this drug problem, but having that guy follow her around was ridiculous. So I didn't like that. Um, but yeah, Hannah's been the worst, I'd say actually. Emily's actually been really good as well. I think she's had some very slow episodes, but I like how Alison trusts her the most. So anything to do with Alison, like Emily's kind of taken the mantle on those storylines. Um, Hannah's just been bad. Like the first half of this season was all about Ashley, whether she could be proved that she killed Holden, I don't know, Holden. Um, and we know that she didn't, so that was a waste of time. And then the way she got out of that was Travis came out of nowhere and was like, oh, I witnessed it, and then she got out of that situation. So then the second half of season 4 has just been Hannah getting rid of Caleb so Caleb can go on to his spin off show, which is awful. Like that, it's just a really bad way to get rid of them, having them split up, just so she can then couple up with Travis, who's we've had no development for. He's just a character that exists, and they keep trying to force this like romance, and it's awful. It's probably the worst romance they've had in the show so far. Because at least Emily and Paige, even though I don't like them, at least Paige brings good drama. Travis doesn't even do that. He's just there. He just exists. Um, so yeah, he can. Hopefully, he's gone with season 5. He's just not a character for me. So yeah, Hannah's been the weakest out season 4 for sure. Uh, I'd say Ori has actually been surprisingly the strongest. Not maybe as a character, but story wise, I'd say hers has been the most consistently entertaining because, like I said, even though I don't like her and Ezra together, it was like an entertaining story to watch at times. Not all the time, but at times. So yeah, definitely ups and downs with season 4. I just think they've been my biggest gripe with it is that they've reused so much stuff with A, and it's like they wanted to drag out these episodes to get to the mid-season finale, where we found out Alison's alive. But even though we kind of had a hint of that in the season 3 finale, so it's like it took you 13 episodes to really reveal that to us. Like you compare that to like shows like Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, and they would never take that long. It'd take like maybe a couple of episodes because it's just so well paced. Where this is just dragged out, and then the second half of season 4 has been like Ezra being A and trying to get Alison out alive, and it's just again dragged it out into the finale with episode 24. Um, it's just been very all over the place with pacing, and I think they have reused a lot of just the same cliches over and over again. Like, A sending them a message, Mona not really being involved but still being the best character, running through the woods and falling over and losing A all the time. It's just like, come on, we've had 3 seasons of this now, so I think season 4 was really where I felt that repetition coming into it. So yeah, I'll give my overall rating for season 4 at the end of this episode. But it's definitely been the weakest for me. Like I said, it's not been bad. It has been good. It's entertaining. I know a lot of people question on YouTube and Patreon if well, why do you watch it if you hate it? I don't, like I say a million times, I do not hate the show. If I hated the show, I wouldn't watch and react to it. I wouldn't watch and react to 7 seasons of the show if I didn't enjoy it. But it does have bad episodes. Like there's no getting past that. Like it has weak stories. It has weak character moments that are just not needed. And yeah, there's. I'm not going to pretend that like it's a flawless show when it's not. So yeah, anyway, episode 24, guys. If you enjoy it, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as all the upcoming ones for, well, I guess, Pretty Little Lies Season 5 next, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below, as well as links to Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me on there. And finally, Discord if you want to join that and talk about shows with myself and others. Yeah, the finale, guys. Let's do this. Was that painting like having a shit?
Okay, well, whatever. They both quack. Geese honk. Why would Allie trust Noel Connor? Because he has secrets, too.
Ali. There we go.
I want to hug you and slap you at the same time.
Yeah, I actually can feel that. I'll forgive and forgotten for everything, Alison, don't worry. No. I won't hug her. I'd be like, Spencer, don't hug her.
I'm glad you're here, Spencer. Why? I'm ready to tell you guys everything.
Alright, let's go. Ready to hear
If we
it.
can't figure it out tonight, I'm gonna have to disappear again.
Yeah.
You must not think I'm the one who hurt you. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Spencer. Oh, and Jenna, if I get one more threat, or you ever come back to Rosewood, I'll bury you.
Well, she came back to Rosewood, so. Bitch can't see you, but I do. Tonight's the night I kill you.
Bitch can't see you.
This was taken a few weeks ago.
Oh my god. Who took that photo then? Oh god, do you have to be back?
Surprise.
No, you're worse than anyone.
Yes. Yes. Of course.
What? Oh, Throwback Thursday.
So not funny, Alice.
That edit in though. These were the days, weren't they, guys? Over a year ago when I filmed episode 1. At least she just got shit done and started, you know, getting rid of names. These guys took like 4 years to start.
Did we have a date that I forgot?
You lied to me.
Oh my god.
It's tragic, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
The book.
He's on page 4, so I don't think he'd know.
I read it.
Like he's literally just started. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
He's
just
read it
finished
before.
it for the 3rd time. You're just a couple of poor no-name slobs.
Alright, deep, I guess.
What? Everything.
No.
Look, it is one thing to make up stories about
Not
Iceman
buying
summer,
you crocodile
but
tears.
to lie to a guy and say that you're 21 when you're still in high school.
What's the big deal? We didn't do anything, Ezra.
And let's be honest, Ezra, I don't think that bothers you because you've done it.
Are things on here that could bring everybody down, including your family.
Well, I guess you better go back to that posse of pervs and tell them to leave me alone.
It's not about the book now. It's about you. What would you know about that? Found Shauna and George.
Oh, Ezra's such a nice guy. Oh my god, let's forgive him and get back with him. No.
He'll win you back. Do you even want to be saved? I've been waiting for you.
Alright, Spencer, calm down. Jesus.
I must have missed something. Did everything I could to protect her.
What?
Good. Dad. You think she did it? You think Spencer killed that girl?
No, obviously not.
Remember bits and pieces, but
Right?
I'm not sure what's real and what I've made up. You sure about that?
Why don't you put that thing down before you hurt yourself?
Oh my god, that's tragic. You were gonna hit her.
That'll be our secret.
Thank you.
That's what friends are for.
Ah, yeah, sure.
There's just one more person I needed to see. Your dad, Arya.
You know how much it'll hurt Arya if you make
Fucking
that call.
Byron, oh my
I
god.
don't think you're that horrible.
Sure Kelsey will be happy about this
Well,
one.
then you clearly don't know me that well. I didn't think Byron was a...
I've missed Byron so much. What the fuck? Jesus!
It wasn't you, Spencer. You were sound asleep when I left the barn.
But your mom saw who did.
And it wasn't Spencer. I bet it was Nolan North. Jesus. What the fuck? Yo, her mum's messed up, dude. What?
We were here for you. We were all here for you. And we always have been. You should have told us. You have to keep this a secret. God, I can't believe your mom buried you alive.
Yeah, it tends to happen. Jesus.
She was hysterical.
Allison?
Is that Mona? Or...
Registered with the name you told me to use. Vivian Darkbloom.
Ah, okay, sick.
I'm scared for you, Allison.
Right, Mona.
I'm scared for me too. If this A person who's after you was willing to bash your head in, what's stopping them from trying again?
What the fuck? Oh, she's setting up the lair now? Yeah, here you go. Mad. Bye-bye.
Ona played me like a fool.
Huh?
She got exactly what she wanted.
Fair enough. I bet surely he's done it because he's up to something. Piss off. Piss off.
In the hospital, I saw what Mona did to you. I decided to stop running. I tried to keep one step ahead of A, and I did everything I could to keep you safe. Please, if you love my sister, you won't do this.
I'm doing it.
Oh, it's Allison.
What are you doing here?
Ian wasn't dead.
Wrecked.
I was waiting in the back, and I saw him.
We have an 1157 on the Hastings vehicle, but the suspects are not at the scene. I repeat, the suspects are not at the scene.
Right, mate, don't act too shocked. Who's this then? Didn't even shoot.
Oh my god! Lock the door! Call 911! Noel has our phones!
This is jokes.
We have to get out of here! Oh my god! He's right behind us! Hurry!
Oh my god.
There's no way out of here! Do you think we can make it? No!
Yeah. Maybe if you're Neo. Ambush him. Ezra, yeah. It's always a little cap.
Hey! Look, I know who you are, and the police are on their way.
How do you know? If Ezra knows who it is, then surely he'll tell us. Is he gonna get shot?
Take off your mask! Now! Take it off!
Let's go.
There's no way that's your mom.
Really? You get.
Ezra?
Call me Bezra.
Beautiful.
He's been shot, dude. Yo.
Oh my god! Ezra!
What?
You stay awake. Do you hear me? No, don't you dare close your eyes. No, please. Ezra!
He's not dead. Fuck off.
Oh my god.
What? Oh my god. He's not dead. Ha! Now she's getting buried. Get right. As if he got shot. Let me just write this. Okay, there we go, guys. That is episode 24, the finale of Pretty Little Liars season 4. Yeah, that was a very strong, good way to end the season. I think it's about time we just got some answers. It's taken so long to get to this point. It didn't give us the best answers. I think it did a good job of explaining Alison's side of things, but then it didn't really give us answers that I cared to have known, like the big one being, who's A? Why is Nolan North still acting weird? Like, I want to know shit like that. And I'm just annoyed that they're still prolonging that. Like, when they like take off the mask and ran and jumped onto another, I was like, you had to do it, didn't you? You had to just prolong it to season 5. So annoying. But I did like how it gave us like Alison's story of what happened during that night, I guess. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you'll forgive her in the finale of season 4, don't worry. I'm just like, no. Like, I don't hate Alison because of her having to disappear and not returning and not giving them answers while she's like, I get that. She was being hunted down, so I get why she went into hiding. The reason I don't like Alison is because how she was acting with Arya, Hannah, Spencer, and Emily when they were all friends before any of this A thing was a problem. That's why I don't like Alison, not because she had to disappear and all that stuff. So her explaining that, I'm like, I get it. It's do what you gotta do, whatever. And I know she kind of boiled like, I deserve a second chance because I know I was a bitch before. Like, no. You don't. If that's their way of having her be forgiven, then no. And Like, I'm not just gonna forget how she acted, especially with Hannah. Like, she was the worst with Hannah. So I don't know. I get why she had to disappear, but I don't get why she had to be a bitch every time she's in a flashback. Like, just ridiculous. But I do like how we got some answers. Finally, just finally. It's annoying I'll have to wait until the finale to actually do it, but I'm glad we got some. Hopefully Allison will be back into the story now. If she goes disappearing again in season 5, I'm gonna hate it. I think we're done with that now. We've had it twice. So actually technically 3 times. So can we just have her be back into the story now? Because it's getting like just have her be as part of the crew, I guess. And then it ended strongly, I think, with Ezra being shot. I don't think he'll die. I think they would have made it very clear he died in that episode if they were going to kill him off. But it was a good little cliffhanger to leave on the season. So yeah, Ezra being shot was pretty decent. I think my only real negative was we didn't really get we got an explanation to what happened to Allison and the fact that Spencer didn't kill Allison, even though we knew that anyway. But I don't think we got like a really good answer. We got an explanation, but not an answer to who Abe was and all that, like the big stuff. So, guess we're gonna have to wait for that. And then I hope they give it us in the premiere of season 5, because if I'm gonna have to wait until the mid-season of season 5 or a finale of season 5 to find out who was behind that mask, I'm just gonna be dude. So yeah, there we go. Rating for the episode. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think. My only real negative was that I didn't give it like a really solid answer, but I think it's about time we've just got a lot of answers and explanations to what happened with Allison's story, so I'm happy about that. Still don't like her, but I'm glad she's back, so we can just move on. But yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry I'm like dying still. Hopefully I'll be better for episode 1 of season 5, but I don't know. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.